everybody? It is your girl. Excuse me. It is your girl Press, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss an upload. I know what y'all thinking, girl. We can see your face. You are absolutely right. You can't see my face because I'm going to give you guys a review on a movie I just watched that pissed me clean off. So, also don't forget to share my videos wherever you see fit. Facebook, Instagram, and your group chats. Also, happy 15 days after Juneteenth. Y'all see it. So I watched the movie on Netflix called Beauty, which is basically a movie loosely based on the rise of Whitney Houston's career, right? Because we're not gonna sit here and pretend like that's not what that movie was. And maybe I don't like the movie because I felt like they were going to tell her story in a way that didn't tarnish her name or her reputation any further than all the other biopics have already done. Me personally, I feel like this could have been done better. I see what Lena Waithe, because she wrote it, was trying to do, but I felt like she couldn't fully get there. It was like she was just there, but didn't fully get there. It was like you knew what the premise was, but it was like it wasn't coagulating or flowing in the way that it should have, in my opinion, right? Because we're talking about her rise to fame, her family dynamic, and all of that. So we were going to talk about Whitney's rise to fame loosely. Then why we didn't talk about the fact she started modeling first? Whitney started modeling first. I think had Lena Waithe read Cissy Houston's book she wrote, she'd have known that Whitney started off as a model. And we could have had that happen before we just jumped into the singing career. We could have started with the fact she used to model. Whitney was a model first. If we were going to do this, we should at least did it to where it made some sense. Whitney was a model first. Then she started singing. She did the whole, getting herself prepared for it and all of that. I feel like what made this not as good as I was hoping it was going to be was the fact that it was a lot going on. And none of it told me any more than I already knew. Or what I didn't know. I mean, I felt like Beauty was all over the place. Like, it was her relationship with her girlfriend Jasmine, which of course was based on Whitney's friendship, love relationship with Robin. The fact that, her parents didn't believe in, her being with a woman. I guess they sort of kind of was trying to tell the fact that she was bisexual, or she didn't understand what being in a lesbian relationship. Like, I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to tell us with her relationship with that young lady. In a way, it made it seem like her mama was like, this is what I got from it, that her mama was like jealous but supportive, but also wanted to be protective of her. The daddy was out for self, apparently. The brothers was out here trying to prove that they was daddy's favorite. Apparently the oldest brother wasn't really his kid. Again, this is all loosely based on Whitney's life. So it's like, if we're going to have wiggle room to play with the story, I guess that's what we were doing. We could at least stuck to some of the fundamentals of her story if that's what we were doing. I just felt like it was a lot that didn't need to be in there. Like, she's supposed to be this phenomenal singer, yet I'm hearing Ella Fitzgerald sing. I'm hearing, I want to say, I believe it was a Pace sister they had singing. I'm hearing Patti LaBelle sing, Judy Garland, the Clark sisters. Everybody but the person that's supposed to have this phenomenal ass voice. Beauty. And my biggest pet peeve with this movie is the lip syncing. To where literally we see her, excuse me, we see Beauty, her mother, and background singers in a studio. And they're like that's the shit they was doing. What? Everybody talking about, ooh, yeah, she sang good in that. Huh? I don't hear nothing. It's like you want to loosely base this on her life, but you're not giving me no singing. At least with the Whitney movie that Lifetime and Angela Bassett did, they at least called Deborah Cox, who sounded a little bit like Whitney. Like, what? Netflix, Lena Waithe, what the fuck was this? I am highly disappointed. And maybe because my expectations of what Beauty was going to give was too much. And maybe I shouldn't have went in there with the expectations of this could finally give us some insight into the Whitney we fell in love with prior to all the shit that happened. You know what I'm saying? And again, yes, this isn't a technically authorized or even a biopic that was based on her life. It was loosely based on her life. And maybe I shouldn't have went in and thinking that this was a Whitney's biopic. But the fact that that's what this was modeled after is what pissed me off. Because I felt like if you're going to tell a story in any way that you see fit, it needs to at least make sense. This made none. It didn't grab the attention. Like, literally, I only watched Beauty all the way through to see if anybody was going to fucking sing other than the television, the radio, the record box. No. And the only thing about this that made it realize that this was loosely based on Whitney's life was the end with the silhouette with the hair. That was the only thing. Oh, and the cross necklace. Because, you know, Whitney always wore a cross. Because she loved Jesus. But other than that, like, they didn't mention that they were in New Jersey. At least I don't remember. They didn't mention that. They did mention that the mama had a failed singing career. Basically. But the thing about it was, Cissy Houston was a world-renowned background singer. She wrote about it in her book. That she was always working, doing background for somebody. And when Whitney was ready, she made sure she had Whitney prepared for the day she decided to sing. So I just personally feel like if we were going to loosely base this on this lady's life, y'all should have at least read her mama's book. And took just a little bit from the book. If we was going to loosely base this on this lady's life. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Now my video on my phone don't fall. That's what happened when I film myself. But I just really wish they would have did better. Like I said, maybe my expectations for Beauty was too high. And that's why I'm disappointed. Because I wanted it to give something it didn't give me. And This had the potential to be that thing that had everybody like, okay, y'all did that. Yeah, it's loosely based on Whitney, but okay, I see. Yeah, no, it gave nothing. It did none of that. This was horrible. It was horrible, and what made it worse was the non-singing. She's supposed to be one of the baddest singers. And I don't hear nothing. Not a peep. Just her standing there. Bitch, what? Also, who was Joey Badass supposed to be? What was the purpose of his character? Huh? What was that? And we spent a whole lot of time on her family. That was unnecessary. This is supposed to be about her, right? I felt like y'all was trying to do something, but y'all started removing shit. I don't. It just Beauty felt like a complete, incomplete movie, and I hate movies like that where it's a start and a finish, but none of it makes sense. And that's what this movie was. It was a movie that had a start, a middle, and a finish. Was a beginning, middle, and end, but none of it made sense. So, yeah. I give Beauty 2 thumbs down. The unauthorized biopic of Whitney Houston was trash. That is officially what I'm calling this. When I edit this video, it's going to be titled Beauty, the unauthorized biopic of Whitney Houston. That's not the title, but that's what I'm calling it. That's exactly what I'm calling it. Lena, you could have did better, girl. For a loosely based movie, this could have been better. If you're a Whitney Houston fan who thought that they were going to give our Nippy, some justice, our Nippy wasn't going to get a movie that was going to embarrass her, disrespect her, always talk about her demons, this ain't it. It ain't as bad as them, but this ain't it. Nope. My expectations was too high. And now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. I wanted more from this movie. I did. I wanted more from Beauty. I just knew that this was gonna be the movie that was gonna be like, okay, yeah. No. No. Shout out to the cast though, because they was acting. I will say that. They was acting. Like I will say, DC Nash made me believe it. I'm pretty sure Sissy Houston did act like that. Like maybe just a little bit. Sissy Houston probably did act like that. Shout out to Sharon Stone playing Celeste Davis. You know, Clyde Davis, but female version. Shout out to the young lady who played Jasmine Robin. And shout out to the lady who played Beauty Whitney. And shout out to my man Gus from Breaking Bad, who played the daddy. I don't know that man's real name. He could always be Gus from Breaking Bad to me. I hated this movie. I hated this movie. If I had to give this movie a rating, I'd give it a 3.5 out of 10. And that's simply because I like the cast. The story was ass, but I like the cast. I didn't even mean for that shit to rhyme. But anyway, y'all, that's all. That's it. Ugh. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. Or I don't know. But matter of fact, I'll just make the thumbnail the actual. Foolishness, y'all. That's it. That's all, y'all. I'm gone. Don't watch Beauty. Not if you expecting this to be a loosely based Whitney thing. Or don't even go there with your expectations high. If you go in there to hear some singing, you're going to hear Ella Fitzgerald, you're going to hear Patti LaBelle, you're going to hear the Clark sisters, and everybody but our alleged Whitney. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Share my shit. Bye.